Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Geopolitical Views. In this video we will discuss about very interesting topic World War I. World War I is also known as the First World War, the greatest war or the war to end all wars. The Great War was a global war that began in Europe. This war continued from July 28, 1914 to November 11, 1918. On August 15, 1914, Austria and its German ally, the Jews of Holland, were trying to reach French territory by trampling the countries of Belgium. The Germans planned to invade France. It decreed that Paris, the capital of France, should be attacked along the northern coast of France like an outstretched sickle. The high command of the French army did not realize this plan and attacked the Germans on their eastern border on August 14. The attack was not planned, so the Germans, who were already in ambush, made a powerful attack and the French were forced to retreat. From the beginning of this war till today, the French army is said to be the army that surrendered the fastest. The Germans then developed their strategy of attack, known as the Schulfen Plan, which had been in place since 1905. Started implementation. Soon the French capital was threatened. Unfortunately for France, at that time the leadership of its benign forces was in the hands of Joffre, who did not prove to be a wise general. Even British General Haig could not compete with German generals. So it seemed that Paris would be lost within days. But just then a clever French general Glenny appeared, who attacked the Germans in such a way that they retreated in panic. After that, the German advance stopped, and for the next 4 years, sometimes the Germans advanced a little, sometimes the French. But the British did not do any significant work, nor did they ever produce a general like Foch, under whose leadership the Allies finally achieved victory. Neither did their soldiers fight as bloody a battle as Verdun, in which 315,000 French men died fighting bravely. Among the German generals who found the most names were Ludendorff and Hindenburg. Among the French generals, Foch and Pétain are notable. Among the English is Lord Allenby. World War I was the first major global conflict of the 20th century. The conflict began with the assassination of the Habsburg Archduke Franz Ferdinand in August 1914 and continued for the next 4 years on various fronts during the First World War between the Allied forces. Britain, France, Serbia and the Russian Empire, later joined by Italy, Greece, Portugal, Romania and the United States of America, fought against the Central Powers consisting of Germany and Austria-Hungary, later joined by the Ottoman Empire's core Turkey and Bulgaria. The initial excitement of the war faded as the fighting turned into a costly and trench warfare. Large-scale trench warfare was not possible on the Eastern Front due to its larger terrain, but the level of conflict was similar to that on the Western Front. Fierce fighting also took place in northern Italy, the Balkans, and Ottoman Turkey. Apart from the sea, the battle was also fought in the air for the first time. World War I was the most destructive conflict in modern history. About 1 crore soldiers died in this war. This number is more than the total number of casualties of the battles that took place in the previous 100 years. About 2 million people were also injured in this war. The reason for such a large number of casualties was the introduction of new weapons such as machine guns and gas kills. During the war, the 1st of July 1916 saw the highest death toll in a single day when 57,000 British soldiers were killed at the Somme. Germany and Russia suffered the most casualties when 1,773,700 German soldiers and 1.7 million Russian soldiers were killed. France lost 16% of its active force. According to the estimates of the researchers, the number of non-military people who died directly or indirectly in this war is 1 crore 3 million. Such large casualties led to the spread of the Spanish flu, the deadliest influenza outbreak in history. Millions and millions of people became homeless or evicted from their homes. Loss of property and industry was severe, especially in France and Belgium, where the fighting was particularly intense. At 11 a.m. on November 11, 1918, the war on the Western Front came to an end. People of that time referred to this war as the Great War. It closed, but its effects continued in international, political, economic and social circles for decades to come. I hope you enjoying this video. In next video we will discuss about result of World War I. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating explorations of our world's important event.